They're set to jump. Cerbic standing well. Racing, Serpentine a shade slow to go. Fast away in the centre was Upstart with Priscilla. Going quickly, Panorama. Johnny Reb won from the outside, travelling forward, gently going up to the post the first time. Priscilla's going to lead Johnny Reb. Coming across is Upstart. Panorama quickly latches onto the fence to be in the box seat. A length away, Tara Express, 2 lengths to Acerbic. Dance Director second last, and 2 away is Serpentine. On the bottom bend, Johnny Reb a loud stride. Just tugging a little bit for rain. He went clear, Johnny, to lead by a length and a half on Priscilla. Upstart working across from the deep, going up to be third. A length away, Tara Express. Panorama fifth, the fence. 2 lengths to Dance Director, Acerbic, and 2 lengths to Serpentine. Inside the 1800 metres mark, Johnny Reb held back to the field, bowling along at his own leisure. Clear by 2 lengths on Upstart. Priscilla against the fence third. Tara Express well poised fourth. They were followed by Panorama, 2 lengths to Dance Director. No more than 5 from the speed as the leader starts to up the tempo just a bit down the back. Acerbic second last, and 2 lengths Serpentine. Heading along the back straight, Johnny Reb in front. He settled fairly well in the lead, bowling freely. He's high balling in front by 2 lengths Upstart and Priscilla against the rail. 2 lengths away is Tara Express, the 3-year-old. He's covering up Panorama. 2 lengths to Dance Director around the bolter Acerbic, and still Serpentine is last. Johnny's increased the lead, increased the tempo at the 1200. He's out by 4 lengths on Priscilla. Upstart outside of the mare. 2 lengths Panorama. He's getting a nice run under lock and key on the fence. Around him Tara Express. 2 lengths away is Acerbic. Then Dance Director, and 2.5 to Serpentine as they come down the High Street side of the course, and Johnny Reb clear by 4 lengths on Priscilla. Upstart outside of it. There's been no change whatsoever, no variation to the play. 2 lengths Panorama from Tara Express, 2 lengths to Dance Director, then Acerbic, and still last of all is Serpentine. Well, how much has Johnny got left in the tank? 700 metres to go. Johnny Reb by a length on Priscilla and Upstart. They've cut down the margin very quickly. A length and a half Panorama looking for a run. Tara Express around him. 2 lengths to Dance Director about to be called upon from Acerbic, and last of all Serpentine as they come for home. Up the stretch at the 450, Johnny Reb still travels well by a length. Priscilla giving chase quickly on the outside. Then Upstart. Dance Director's been pulled to the centre of the track and he's coming with a good burst. Then came Panorama, Serpentine, Tara Express, Johnny Reb in front, but Dance Director went crunch at the 150. He joined him quickly. Johnny Reb's fighting back. He's still in front. Dance Director under his big weight, striving with every stride to get on terms. Johnny Reb's holding him. Johnny Reb in front. I think he beat him. Maybe Johnny Reb from Dance Director. Again a photo finish. 4 away Serpentine, then Priscilla fourth. Acerbic, Panorama, Tara Express at Upstart at the tail of the field. Judge goes for the photo. A terrific finish again with Johnny Reb in front. Dance Director nabbed him on the outside, but Johnny has fought back like a tiger on the fence, and as they've gone to the post, Johnny Reb in front, Dance Director's lunged, and there's a lip between them. The judge has called for the photo. Absolutely nothing in it. Johnny Reb and Dance Director. Beedman throwing everything at Dance Director. Johnny Reb would not be denied. He's fought doggishly on the fence. Dance Director's got very close to him, but he's missed him. 2 Johnny Reb's the winner. Number 2 Johnny Reb, Nathan Cumberland for Tim Martin at $4. Has won it by the skin of his teeth over Dance Director. He just couldn't quite pick him up. He's lunged on the outside, but he's just failed.
Okay, Terry, $4, $1.60, $1.40. Have a look at that for a close go.
Stand by. Cretan close, and they're off on the Mercedes. Benz and Crete near the inside, and Pembledon the first 2 to go. An Idyllic Dream began quickly, about to head that pair. Bomber Bill fourth from Mustig, Me-I Panis and City Shy deep at the first corner. Then Jar Jar Binks and Travis Gay, Kapuna, Ken Kankani, Alpine Express and Prince Hakeem, and last of all Palladium Star. 900 to go. Mustig, Me-I Panis goes to the lead from Idyllic Dream, and Pembledon third the outside. Now make it second. City Shy is fourth, and Crete is next on the inside, and Bomber Bill's in the middle. Jar Jar Binks, he's getting a lovely run. Jar Jar Binks, he's tracking the speed into the race at the right time. Then came Travis Gay on the inside, closely being followed by Kapuna, Alpine Express, Ken Kankani, Prince Hakeem, Palladium Star. In the straight to the 400, Mustig, Me-I Panis the leader. Pembledon going after him from Idyllic Dream. Bomber Bill in the clear. So is City Shy, and now Jar Jar Binks is sprinting, and then came Travis Gay. Pembledon hit the front at the 200. Mustig, Me-I Panis Tina's kicking, and here's Bomber Bill, Jar Jar Binks and Travis Gay. It's Pembledon the leader. Jar Jar Binks and Travis Gay. Jar Jar Binks has grabbed the lead close to home from Pembledon and Travis Gay and Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks from a close photo between Travis Gay and Pembledon. Musting Me Panis on the fence, probably fourth in front of Palladium Star, Alpine Express. Bomber Bill, Idyllic Dream, followed by City Shy, Kapuna, Ken Kankani, Crete. And last time was Prince Hakeem. There is no stopping Emrod. Absolutely no stopping Emrod. Jar Jar Binks, he had the wide gate. He got over lovely. Oh, and I got to him through the binoculars about the 700, and I thought, you've just got to be in the finish. He was just tracking up behind them. You know he can sprint when they cut loose.
Jar Jar Binks. Let's hear what Larry Olsen has to find out from Brian Guy, Larry.
Brendan, he's got a smile on his face today. You ought to see him when this horse ran last time. Bit of a change with you. God, you're versatile.
Yeah, mate, it's different when they win, isn't it? Mate, he went terrific. I thought the ride was just unbelievable. This kid's just getting better and better.
He certainly...
Now, won the St Ledger in Adelaide. Nearly set. High Chance took an outside barrier, so they're ready to run. The fifth from Moonee Valley. They're all in. Just Honour in 2. Royal Train in 1. Away they go. Mrs Bentley jumped away okay. Sandbelt and Joe Bananas a little slow. Self-Interest jumped well, and so did Badger's Wood. In the early stages, Brave Chief is going forward, and High Chance from the outside barrier. Down to the post, though, Brave Chief had it ahead of Badger's Wood, the outside, and Captivator. Just behind them, High Chance running fourth out of the straight on the outside of Balonic and Mrs Bentley. A length then to Self-Interest, followed then by Royal Train on the inside of the Fats. A length and a half Carptonite, Sly Rambler. Break of 3 lengths, Joe Bananas being followed by Sandbelt and 2 to Just Honour. Again a fast tempo set by Brave Chief at the 1500. Badger's Wood 2 lengths away second. Captivator followed the leader on the rail, and Mrs Bentley is behind him on the inside of High Chance. 2 lengths Balonic followed by Self-Interest on the outside of Royal Train. Then a length away to the Fats on the outside from Sly Rambler. A half length to the grey Carptonite. 2.5 then to Joe Bananas on the outside of Sandbelt, and 3 to Just Honour. Into the back, Brave Chief has the field strung right out. There must be 25 lengths first to last. And he's out by 2 lengths. It's Brave Chief ahead of Badger's Wood. And in third placing at the head of the other horses is Captivator. They were being followed then by a length and a half to Mrs Bentley on the inside of the Fats, and 3 lengths to Self-Interest Balonic. Followed then by, back behind those horses then, is on the outside the Fats from Royal Train, and then came Carptonite, Sly Rambler. Well back is Joe Bananas, Sandbelt, and Just Honour still last of all. Brave Chief the leader. He's run it at a solid tempo. On the outside, going up to join him is Captivator. Here's Self-Interest coming with a run round the outside, and she's joined in very strongly. Then Badger's Wood, and they're followed by High Chance Balonic. The Fats making ground, and then Mrs Bentley, followed by Sly Rambler and Royal Train. Captivator and Self-Interest come to the turn together with the length and a half advantage over Badger's Wood, High Chance, Brave Chief, and then Mrs Bentley. Self-Interest the leader, has the measure now of Captivator. Badger's Wood runs on into the straight though. Self-Interest with a lead of about 2 lengths to Badger's Wood, chasing hard and coming. Self-Interest from Badger's Wood, he's starting to lift Badger. Badger's Wood got to Self-Interest, 50 to go, hit the lead, and it's Badger's Wood drawing away to beat Self-Interest by a half length. 3 lengths away third, give it a Captivator, a nose, High Chance in a photo. Sandbelt made ground. Brave Chief battled okay. They're followed by Sly Rambler, Mrs Bentley, the Fats. A break then to Royal Train, a long break to Balonic, Just Honour never in it, and then Carptonite and Joe Bananas.
Third and fourth between the 2, Captivator, and 3, High Chance. Craig Newitt, the winning rider. Badger's Wood. Bill Wild is the winning trainer. 6.30, 2.30, 1.90. So 4 from 7, a very popular Quinella. It's paid well, $6.30, $2.30. So as soon as we see sign of dividends popping up on text, or via our what we call digi machines that display the betting information for you, we'll send that exotic information your way. 4 from 7, 2 or 3 vying for third and fourth. Now in race 7 today, number 14, Runs to Win, Nathan Stanley. So that's the 5th race on the card, run and 1, as we await third to be confirmed. Correct weight at Eagle Farm, the head on at this stage. It looks as though Self-Interest has booted clear, but Badger's Wood flies home. Now Captivator has got third, number 2. And New South Wales, it's 480, just awaiting. It's 460 on Super Tab. And first 4, number 3 and 4th. And it's 2,271. So your quaddie legs thus far are 3 from 4. So quaddie, For those playing the big pool, 3 from the 4. 2 more races to be run and 1 in the quaddie. Sniper Cam gets close up with the sports colour cameras at Moonee Valley, following Self-Interest turning for home. No doubt the camera will pan left shortly and pick up Badger's Wood, swamping it in the run to the line. Correct way to...
The added distance. Go Ziggy, looked in great order going to the start. Amorous about to move up. Arabi is still trotted around behind the line. She certainly is the class runner, but she's paid for that class factor with a big weight. She's not very big. Now Arabia moves in, so we're just about set. The last few coming up. Arabia TAB favourite at $4. Go Ziggy $4.30. Favourite on track is Interbank. Interbank at $4. Now $5.10 with the TAB. Here's Go Ziggy coming forward. And we're just about set. Starter Billy Cooper quickly off to his dispatch point. Prude standing up nicely. Fillies and Mares handicap. This should be it. Starter picks up the button. They're ready to jump. Go there racing. Curta here out in the centre, broke away quickly. Amorous, Powderburn, Figurita fast out. Descendant starting to shoot through in the centre. Curta here's going to lead the way, settling fully after a couple of 100 metres. She's clear by 2 lengths on Amorous. Descendant quickly going up to be third. Then Powderburn, Figurita, Prude. Getting back Arabia, Interbank outside of her, and last of all Go Ziggy. So the favourite ones are back third, second and last. Coming down the side, 900 metres to go. Curta here sat back on the steel, clear by 2.5 to Amorous. 2 lengths away Powderburn. Inside Descendant, 2 lengths to Prude, Figurita. Interbank third last and 3 deep. 2 lengths to Arabia, 9 from the speed. Go Ziggy inside of her, 6.50 out. And Curta here tries to do it all the way, clear by 2.5 lengths on Amorous, and she's been chasing most of the way. 1.5 lengths Powderburn inside of Descendant. 1 length away Prude, then Figurita. Interbank still well back with Go Ziggy. Arabia's dropped out last. She's 9 lengths away from this leader Curta here, who has bolted away at the top of the straight. 400 metres to go, and Curta here's 4 lengths in front of Amorous. Powderburn the fence, Descendant wide out. Then Figurita, Prude. These favourites are a mile back down to the 200. Curta here shown the persuader. She's in front, but she's very tied. Here comes Go Ziggy down the centre with a barnstorming run from Amorous and Prude. Then came Powderburn, but Go Ziggy from second last picked them up, dash clear. Go Ziggy's careering away, and she won it brilliantly. Second, I'm not sure, Amorous or Powderburn. Then came Curta here, who gave a great sight to the 200. Figurita behind them. Interbank didn't come on. Well back Prude. Arabia not racing well. Last of all, Descendant.
Another one for Nathan Cumberland. Brent Stanley almost pinched that with his daring ride on Curta here, and it looks like he's been bloused out of second and third between Amorous and Powderburn. But Nathan Cumberland collects the cash, and Go Ziggy for Chris Waller is the winning trainer and jockey. That's Randwick race number 6. Well, for the dreams of the mentor of Lindsay Park.
He seems fine. This is up in class, but if he gets a nice run from his nice gate, he's always there.
3, 11 Full Song, 11 and 3.30, 12 King of the Rings, 42 and 10, 13 Piccolina, $21 and 2, 14 and 15. Both have been withdrawn in the next event.
Racing. Oh, look at that. It was a beauty. Here for Glory jumped in the air and dropped back a length after they hit the ground. Omens began nicely, and Armour Drama's Princess Clang going quickly in the early stages of the race. Russian Caravan is nice and handy. Hepton Stall is going forward on the outside, rushing up to be third. Pourquoi is next on the inside. Luxury Ride a little deep. Foscat. Wanmo's in trouble, just seemed to be squeezed up there. Just up in front of her, Lauren Elagi, Paris Heartbeat and Espresso Rose. And Centurina's in that midfield bunch as well. Getting back is Polaris on the inside. Loire Valley is well back in the field with Here for Glory, and Carbracel immediately drops out last. Into the first bend, 850 metres to go. Luxury Riders worked away to the lead, leading by a length on Princess Clang. Ahead away third, but 3 wide is Foscat, followed by Armour Dramas fourth on the rails. One further back to Hepton Stall, followed by Piccolina, a length to Omens. And then Russian Caravan, she is 7th approaching the corner, 5 lengths off the leader. Pourquoi inside of Espresso Rose in the middle. 1 to Centurina, Lauren Elagi going forward. Paris Heartbeat is next on the Raza, 1 to 1 Mo. They're in the straight now with 400 metres to go. Luxury Ride just in front of Princess Clang. There's a run for Armored Dramas over on the inside, or there was. There it is. It's there again. Piccoline coming to the outside. Foscat. Russian Caravans winding up. Omens is still there in the middle, and so is Hepton Stall. Princess Clang's in front. Can she get the trip? It's Princess Clang just in front of Hepton Stall, and Omens coming at her on the outside. Hepton Stall moved up to hit the front from Princess Clang. Hepton Stall just in front. They hit it. Hepton Stall just beat Princess Clang. Third Omens. Fourth Russian Caravan. Followed in by Espresso Rose, Laura Nelage, and then Paris Heartbeat and Armored Dramas, Juan Mo Here for Glory. Luxury Ride. The next one in was Malagra Miss, Foscat. Further back was Piccoline. The next one over the line, Loire Valley, Polaris. Further back, Centarina and Cabracel, the last one to greet the judge.
17, the winner there, Hepton Stall, 9.23.10. We have a photo there for the minor issue, perhaps 15, Princess Clang 260 a place, or even the 9 there, Omens at $4.80.
Wait for numbers. Hepton Stall 17 will get the prize. Scott Galloway. Wait for it. 17. 17 is first. Hepton Stall. Scott Galloway. Trumpet John Hawkes. A daughter of Octagonal. Number 15 is second. Princess Clang. Michael Rod. She almost got away with it. And third place goes to 9 Omens. Starthy Katsitas for John Hawkes. Fourth was number 16, Russian Caravan.
Right ahead of Toads, let's go to Kembla and to Wayne Harris.
Thanks, Toads. Best race of the day here. Very, very open affair. I've gone with number 2, Night Raider. I thought he was the value in the race. Lightly raced horse from the Les Bridge stable at Randwick. Beaten favourable first up here at Kembla Grange last start, but he's 6 feet ahead today. It's going to be very hard to beat. Bit of an awkward draw from him, but he's got plenty of ability. Number 1, Dow Jones. You'll look to winner for most of the race here from the informed Paul Sutherland stable.
Racing. Charming Door on the inside, and Elodicion left the gate quickly with Bush Padre, and further out is Moona Brook behind those now, settling down Jasper's Gold from Old Man. Here's Oliver Beer from the outside and Star Doc. They're nice and handy and coming across quickly on that first turn. Foreign Affair just behind those from Roxar. Around that first corner, and Oliver Beer moving up on the outside, led from Star Doc and Bush Padre. Moona Brook just behind them. Foreign Affair is out 3 deep. Further back then, Charming Door on the inside. Roxar out 3 and 4 right around Old Man. Back in the middle, Elodicion 2 to Jasper's Gold, 3/4 Lord Mick. .com the middle, 2 Satashi, and 2 last of all Tombola. At the turn at the 900, Oliver Beer 3/4 Star Doc. Foreign Affair working out 3 deep. Bush Padre fourth behind them. A length further back is Moona Brook, and Roxar very wide. A length then back on the fence, Charming Door. Old Man's gone up in the middle. Back in the centre there it is Elodicion. Then further back was Lord Mick from .com, Jasper's Gold, Satashi. 3 last of all Tombola at the 600 metre mark. Off the fence, and Oliver Beer just led Star Doc. 3/4 end Foreign Affair, Roxar deep. Behind them waiting for the runs now are Bush Padre. Charming Door up on the inside from Moona Brook, and Satashi taken wide around the outside of Lord Mick, who was held up from Old Man. They're well bunched up. Oliver Beer just led on the home turn from Star Doc, Foreign Affair. A length and a half further back in the race. Then on the outside, Satashi, and they're followed by Moona Brook, and back to the inside, Bush Padre. In the straight, Satashi up wide, getting up to Star Doc, Foreign Affair. Moona Brook getting a late run through. Satashi up wide in front of Star Doc, heading down towards the line. Satashi just in front. Satashi has got up to win from Star Doc and Moona Brook. Bush Padre behind those from Oliver Beer. They're followed by Foreign Affair, Old Man. Then came Roxar. .com. Old Man pulling up quickly after the line gap. Chiming Door. Further back then Elodicion, Tombola, Jasper's Gold and Lord Mick.
A 9 Satashi, the winner there, 16.25.10, defeating a 13 Star Doc at 3.30, and third will be 8 Moona Brook at $2.
At sectional, Kembla 34.92, 3/4 a half neck on the previous. Coming up next, we have the Gold Coast race, race number 6.
Updating 1 Ciara, 7.95.20, 2 Definite Decision, 8.10.380. 3 Oblige, favourite 3.62.20, 4 out, 5 Hatters Dancer, 14 and 4, 6 Bellatrix, 893.60. 7 A Scratching, 8 Desidora, 6 Even, 280. 9 Stage Flash, 15 and 4. 10 Extravagant, 910 240. 11 Pepin Bay, 16 and 180. 12 is out. 13 Wizcat, 34 and 2. And 14 Cummer Cropper at $30 and 10.60. That's the 6th event, the Gold Coast. Tips 3-10-1.
Now, number 7, Foreign Affair, 4th at Moonee Valley. The numbers are 9, 13, 8 and 7. Satashi, 16, 25, 10. 13 Star Doc, 330. 8 Murderbrook, 3rd, 2.
Scoring a big win also in town at Canterbury one evening, coming from a mile back. He's got a dynamic finishing burst, but he gets a long way back in his races. Now we're just waiting on the last few to move in. Impregnable could be one of those. He is. And I think Wisp will be the last. Very heavy support for Pixel. She's 550 on the tape, but shorter on track. Preacher's Knee, 290 runs the fave. Now they're all set. They're ready to jump. Starter has a good line. Racing. They've broken a very even line. The grey Adina fast out, showing a lot of speed. Impregnable wide out. Going very quickly also is Entertaining, and Bushra Gem now shooting through. He'll go to the front from Adina and Entertaining. On the fence, Pixel quickly securing the box seat over Security. One away and a little bit wide out, making ground Impregnable. Further length to Hard to Please. On the inside, Wolf Winter from Wisp. They were followed by Preacher's Knee. 4th last, The Rail. Outside of him, Musical Beat. 2 lengths for Reno, Captain Regent. 650 out. Front runner, Bushra Gem. A half Adina. One away, Entertaining, cutting the breeze 3 deep. Pixel is right on their wheel on the fence. Security pushing up in the centre. A length and a half to Impregnable. Wolf Winter, Hard to Please. Wisp, Preacher's Knee, well back. 7 or 8 from the speed. They were followed well back in the race then as they turned by Musical Beat, Verino, and also Captain Regent. In the straight, Bushra Gem, the narrow front runner at the 350. Looming up, Entertaining out 3 deep between the Medina. A length away, Pixel looking to angle off their backs, and 2 and a half to Preacher's Knee, battling at the moment. Going up, Entertaining's hit the lead from Adina. Entertaining just in front of Adina, who's kicking on with Bushra Gem. Here comes Impregnable, charging at the death. Adina and Entertaining, they go to the wire, very tight. Might be Adina, a breath to either Impregnable, who has flown to be in the photo, and in between them is Entertaining. There's nothing between the three. Wide out, Musical Beats right up there as well from Bushra Gem, Preacher's Knee. They were followed by Wolf Winter. Behind those, Security. Not far away, Wisp. Hard to Please pulled up in the straight with Verino. Then came Captain Regent and Pixel up about 7th. Judge goes for the photo. They were right across the track. It was Entertaining getting the better for 1 stride or 2 from Adina. Impregnable charging the outside, and then Adina's just got a little kick near the line, the grey, and there's nothing between it and the one on the outside, which is Impregnable. The grey is just kicked Adina, and it might secure the grey victory, but the judge has called for the photo finish. Gee, we've had some great finishes here today. Entertaining looked like he was going to win with 200 metres to go. Adina refusing to throw in the white towel. And then Impregnable cutting loose on the outside, closing in. And as they've hit the line, Adina beating off Entertaining. And then the one on the outside coming late. Adina may have just lasted, but it's very tight. The judges call for the photo finish after the running of race number 7, and Adina is the winner. Number 4, Pete Losh for Bob Milligan. Number 4, Adina is first. Impregnable has failed by a breath. Darryl McClellan for Steve Inglebrett. Number 3 is second. And Entertaining, ridden by Jim Cassidy, Brett Partelli. That was a great struggle between those 3 runners, with the late emerging Impregnable flying at Adina the last little bit, but the grey, what a consistent horse he is. 19 starts, 8 wins. That takes him over $100,000 in stake earnings, and now makes it 2 on the trot. 1 at Eagle Farm, and now 1 at Royal Randwick. Officially 4th going to number 10, that being Musical Beat. Time for the race, 1:11.43. 1:11.43. It's 4, 3, 5 and 10 confirmed by the judge. Pixel had a beautiful run behind them in the straight. She did absolutely nothing in the home stretch. Preacher's Knee is best ridden when he can come to the outside.
Very true. And finishing out of the placings today, Terry Bailey calling the action there, Bob Milligan's team, and Bob, of course, Corral Boy goes around in the Tattersalls Mile, the last on the card at Eagle Farm. Speaking of Eagle Farm, Larry Olsen, the Tattersalls Cup, a huge field, plenty of chances. Let me put you to the test.
Yes, it certainly has put me to the test. We'll talk to Captain Morris, John. Mate, you've had him up here. He's been a very good horse up here, in fact, and you know, his form's been good. Hasn't been too bad this time. Looks well in enclosure.
Yeah, I think he's entitled. You know, it's a suitable distance for him to run well, but he's got to get a lot of luck from a bad barrier.
What did you do from there, John?
Midfield, nobody gets cover.
Well, you know, on his best form, this distance wouldn't worry him, would it? The 2200 round here?
No, I think around 2,000 metres is a good distance for him, so it's just a matter of getting a bit of luck today, I'd say.
So we'll just have to luck. You can go for luck. There's nothing else you can add to it.
Well, the young lad's having a bit of good run, so hopefully he can rub a bit off on this one.
All right, mate. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Larry.
Okay, John. Yeah, well, he certainly has it all to do, I suppose. Captain Test from out there and 17 Nelly, and I think a lot of these horses here are drawn very well. I'm sticking with my original numbers here, and after seeing them in the enclosure, the 15, of course, I had on top Desktop Lover. I think we'll go to the other extreme. He's got Barrier 2, he's got Michael Rodd. Rodd's riding in excellent form. This horse's runs, his last two runs, I thought have been quite good. The last one wasn't too bad, but the run before that was a beauty. He's up to his proper distance here. He did win the Grafton Cup, which was a Group 3 race. I think that's good form for a race like this, and I think he comes in extremely well with 52. On the way he looks in the enclosure, I think he's a very nice bet, and at $8.
112.90, 112.9.
And a half by 3, the margins.
Updating the first at Toowoomba, 1 Atherrow, 892.60, 2 out, 3. Send into Cavalry, 25 and 4, 4 Wise Points, 39 and 9, 5 Barzini, 11 and 2, 6 In Sync, 10 and 4, 7 Mr. Dooley, 482.40, 8 Sir Bisque, 6 Even, 210, favourite 9 Tarana Avenue, 382.20, 10 Mukhtar Man, 691.50, 11 Bartok, 37 and 5, 12 a late scratching, tips 10, 7 and 9.
And Moonee Valley, Dandy Kid in race, well, we'll leave it there. They're almost at Brisbane.
Well, we're close now. Silent Impact is in. Adamantly goes to the 17. Ready to jump. All set. Movement in the centre. Jean's Interest. Cries the Mirage. One in trouble out wide. Enthuse. Racing. Brave Prince began nicely near the inside. Sailor's Lark going forward. Jean's Interest ridden along a little bit in the run to the post the first time. Desktop Lover, Glenn fast away. Awesome Weather going forward. Adamantly coming across from out wide. Forest Jim kicking up in the centre. Desktop Lover next on the rails as they go to the turn out of the straight. And the leader here at Sailor's Lark leading Forest Jim by a length. Awesome Weather going to third. Adamantly is still 4 deep. He's pressing on, going to fourth on the outside. Desktop Lover, Simogen just inside of him. Followed by Jean's Interest. I Ran Supreme and Brave Prince, who's 3 deep, racing on the outside of Paddy Maloney and Glenn. A length further back to Bella Signor. Lodger on the inside. Captain Test is trapped wide. Lottery Prizes a fair way back in the field. He's racing on the inside there of Silent Impact. Sir Kindle's well back in the field with Chrysler Mirage. Then Enthuse and Flying Sparks is last of all. 20 lengths off the leader, which is Adamantly. He was sitting out deep on Adamantly, so he had no choice but to go to the front. And at the 1300, Adamantly is the leader. Put back on the bit now, leading by a length and a half on Sailor's Lark, and Awesome Weather is a neck away third. Forest Jim is fourth on the inside of Simogen. Sixth on the rails, Jean's Interest. 7 the outside as I Ran Supreme. 8 and 3 deep as Brave Prince. Then Desktop Lover, Paddy Maloney, Captain Test. Bella Signor, Glenn tucked away over on the inside. Silent Impact is next on the outside of Lodger. A length further back to going up on the outside there. It's Sir Kindle. In between horses, Lottery Prize, then Chrysler Mirage, Enthuse, and Flying Sparks is still at the rear. 750 metres to go. They're headed down the side. Adamantly, 3/4 of a length in front of Awesome Weather. Brave Prince is making a dash. He's moving up 4 wide on the outside of Simogen, who's third in the centre. Sailor's Lark is next on the rails. 1 to Forest Jim. Followed then by Paddy Maloney, Captain Test in that bunch. Enthuse is next. Silent Impact going forward. Lottery Prizes pulled to the outside. Sir Kindle following up behind him. And Desktop Lover is taking the shortcuts. He's sticking to the inside. They're in the straight now in the Tattersalls Cup. Awesome Weather swept to the front from Adamantly. He is gone. Simogen's running on fairly well. Forest Jim on the outside with a big run, and here comes Captain Test. He is flashing home on the outside. Captain Test and Forest Jim. They've gone to Awesome Weather. Captain Test is just in front. They're drawing to the line.